stranger. Welcome to the Hey Stranger Network podcast, where today we'll be talking about how to start and stay committed. This episode is really for like our ambitious women or our ambitious strangers. Yeah. So just moving right along, right into it. Our media mess, discussing our media mess. You know, it's always in the media how Sexy Red is just being who she is and, you know, just thriving off of her energy of just literally being who she is. And that's honestly, that's how she was able to get so far. Just like literally saying the things that she say. You heard her songs, right?
Yes, of course.
You know, just being who she is, and just like Suki, just being them, you know, and that's honestly how they was able to build a brand or just build their image, just being who they are and literally just kind of sticking with it. So, you know, starting and staying committed, that kind of reminds me of their coming up, or, you know,
because they are very committed.
They are very committed. You know, they really, really are. And, you know, just remind me of them. Like they're riding the wave of what the crowd reacts to. Mm-hmm. And I think that's so important when you like starting anything, whether it's a business or, you know, just anything. But more importantly, when it's a business and you are actually getting results and actually able to build a community off of that, I think that literally that's good. You know, that's getting them far.
Like a niche.
Yeah. Like a niche. Right. But also too, it can go a little different. Cardi B, in my opinion, Cardi B is like that. I feel like, you know, Nicki Minaj don't like that Cardi B is like that. Because Nicki Minaj had to come up as her Nicki Minaj had to change basically who she was. Because if you notice, Nicki Minaj was this rapper from New York. Mm-hmm. She was, you know,
a little more
raw.
Yeah.
She's a little bit more raw, but then she was required to kind of like, you know,
become a pop artist.
Mm-hmm. So I feel like a lot of where the confusion from Nicki and Cardi B comes in is because Nicki, she can identify the fact that Cardi B didn't have to change who she was to come up. Basically, people actually invested in that image of Cardi B. Mm-hmm. Whereas Nicki Minaj, she was told by whoever was invested in her to become something different. Yeah. So I think that's probably where the real issue lies with it, you know, for Cardi and Nicki, and why it's just so much like back and forth with them.
Yeah.
But it just really just tie into the fact like being who you are and actually being committed to who you are, then it wasn't always a trend. It wasn't always a thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
A lot of people have to create personas, or they feel like they have to create personas to have success. And I think what you talked about Nicki having to change herself to become something that was more what maybe the record labels or the music industry deemed as acceptable, especially for a Black woman, and having to, you know, because I don't actually fully believe that Cardi B feels comfortable being her full self anymore. Mm-hmm. But I do think that Nicki's change was way like a polar opposite. Because I remember that JT talked about that, how one of her issues with Nicki Minaj and why she used to talk about Nicki Minaj on Twitter was because she related to Nicki and then Nicki switched up. Mm-hmm. And she started to be more pop. Yeah. I remember one specific awards show when Nicki Minaj went on that awards show and she was talking like a white girl. I specifically remember this because I was watching it and I turned my head like, what? Why does she sound like that? Like, why is she talking like that? It was so weird. I can't remember what award show it was. It was like years ago, but she was accepting an award and I was just like, you sound ridiculous. Like, that's not how you talk. Why are you talking like that?
Right.
But I also understood, like, Nicki Minaj really paved the way. Like, she really paved the way.
She really did.
Cardi would not be Cardi
without Nicki. And that's true.
Nicki really paved the way for Black female artists. Like, she really did. Mm-hmm. Like, she really did. Like, City Girls, none of them.
Right. Literally. And I feel like it's just so crazy because in her songs, Nicki Minaj referenced like it's machine. What she say? It's machines and giants that go against me. So I think her issue isn't really, well, now it probably is with Cardi, but her starting off, her issue wasn't with Cardi. You get what I'm saying? But it was with those machines and those giants who Nicki just feel like, okay, I know you guys are invested in this image, but I think she maybe, I don't even want to say a little, I don't even want to say it's jealousy. I don't think it's jealousy. I think it's more so
I
like,
would hope not.
yeah,
has
I don't
no
think
reason to be jealous of Cardi.
Right. I don't think it's jealousy. I think it's more
frustration.
Frustration, like, dang, like I really paved the way, and it's more so like I really sacrificed who I was, because she sacrificed who she was to for anybody to even come after her. You get what I'm saying? Just how Lil' Kim did for Nicki. Yeah.
And the thing is, like, I honestly like them both.
Yeah.
Like, I really do.
I love both of them.
I like Nicki Minaj.
I love both
I like
of them.
Cardi B. Like, I really do. Like, it's crazy that people be feeling like they have to choose sides, you know, because they don't get along. Yeah. But I like them both. Like, I listen to both their music. Yeah. And but I always really, when I saw Cardi B on Love and Hip Hop, I knew she was going to be a star just because she had the personality. And I think one thing for Nicki is that Nicki, she had to really grind her way up.
Right.
But Cardi B had a community. So when Cardi B, when she came onto the scene, she already had a community.
Right.
When she dropped her first album, she had a community of people that were going to support her anyway. Yeah. Because, like, they had been following her for years.
Exactly. And I think those machines and those giants that Nicki be talking about invested in Cardi, her community, invested in her to continue that community, to build it to where it's at now, because Cardi B do have a huge community. But yeah, definitely.
Do you feel like, you know, we can circle back to this if we need to, but do you feel like starting a business, when you get started, it's important to already have that community, to already have a certain number of followers or a certain number of subscribers or anything like that? Do you think you need to have that to really be able to get started? Do you think you should try?
Okay, so my personal opinion, I don't think you need to have it. You literally can start from 0 followers. You can literally start from scratch. I think it's important to invest in how to grab attention. Yeah, how to grab attention in a healthy way. How to grab attention in a healthy way, and then kind of stay committed to that.
The Hey Stranger Network podcast is brought to you by Tribe Vibes ATL. Tribe Vibes ATL recommends family-friendly restaurants and events and travel. Are you looking for family-friendly things to do? You can follow Tribe Vibes ATL on all platforms at Tribe Vibes ATL. You can also find them on www.tribevibesworld.com.
So basically, just like invest in how to grab that positive attention, or grab those key things that actually build community. You get what I'm saying? Like, you relate to whoever is watching, relate to the audience. You want to do that. So I think it's important, but I don't think you need that to start off, because it's literally people who start from scratch. I started from scratch once upon a time, but you will be so surprised at who's actually following you and invested into what you're doing, because those will be the ones. And even if they don't buy anything from you or shop with you or get a service from you, they still can aid in you building that, because they can pass the word along. They can share a post. You get what I'm saying? So all of that little stuff do add up. But it's not necessarily, you don't have to have it starting off. I think that's something that you build. And I think that is like the, what is it called? That is like the footwork that a lot of people try to skip. And when they're not getting the results that they feel like they should have, is because they didn't do that footwork. So it's really important to be likable. You want people to like you. You want people to follow you. You know, I think I said that before, but that is like literally, that's major key. You want people to do that. Like,
so this is the thing, right? Because, like, you know, I'll be talking about, I want to start my little business and stuff, but I ain't started yet. But I really do feel like that's one of the things that really holds me back, is that I just feel like, okay, so I have these other platforms that I'm working on right now. I'm trying to build my following. I'm trying to build my, community. I'm trying to grow. If I start a business and I don't have that community, I don't have any followers, the work is going to be 10 times harder. Whereas somebody who starts a business and they already have a certain number of followers, they already have at least 10% of those people are going to purchase from you. And then it's like the investment that goes into starting your business. Like, would that be time better spent on growing your community before you even start. So what I'm saying is, a person who may have 100,000 followers on Instagram or 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, wherever it may be, they drop their business today. Mm-hmm. They're probably going to sell at least to 10% of those people. They're gonna make some money that day, most likely, if they've, they have a community that trusts them and things like that. They're probably going to make some sales that day. Whereas a person who does not have a following, they decide, I'm going to start this business today, and I'm going to start my Instagram tomorrow and open my shop, right? They are probably not going to make any sales. So what I'm saying is that time spent that they could spend in the first 6 months of opening that business, trying to grow their business, should they be trying to build their personal brand so that then they could convert those people in their personal community over to their business community?
So yes, at least start to build that up. Or even if you don't build on your personal brand, build on that market. You get what I'm saying? Become an expert in that market, so that way whoever is watching you from your personal page, they know that you are an expert in whatever you are selling. And that way they can come to you for questions, and that's kind of like a, what do you call it? That's like an assist, like that's straight me passing the ball to you making a point. You get what I'm saying? So it's more so like just become an expert in whatever that you are selling or whatever that you're doing. Just become an expert. When you become an expert, you position yourself as an expert. That's like, there's no way that you can't gain sales. Yeah. But people literally skip that groundwork and they skip the expertise of it. Mm-hmm. Provide people with information that they don't even know. You get what I'm saying? Or they don't even necessarily do the research to know.
Find out. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So then that way they be like, oh, she know what she's talking about, or he know what he's talking about. Mm-hmm. But I do think it's very important to start building on that before you just drop a business. I think that a lot of business owners, like especially like, small business owners who are just starting out from scratch, starting out from nothing, they just have a product that they want to sell or they have a service they want to provide. I think a lot of them make the mistake by not grooming their audience for their business. Yeah. It's just important. Like, it's just really, really important. Mm-hmm. But that goes with marketing. I think a lot of people need to invest in marketing. When you invest in marketing, that will it's no way that you won't make a sale if you invest in marketing, because marketing is like the foundation of everything. And I think it's so undervalued. People think you need all of these special tricks for business, and you don't. Mm-hmm. You need marketing. Like you need some marketing skills.
On who to market to.
Like people don't know.
Yeah. Like I feel like that's really like, I don't know. Here's the thing. Mm-hmm. A lot of people are not afraid to start. They're afraid that they're going to fail.
Right.
So that's the issue. Is like, okay, I could start this business, and if I make no sales, I spent money, I invested in it, everybody saw me start it. Mm-hmm. Now I don't make any sales and I failed. Well, yeah. They feel like they failed, and it's embarrassing. Mm-hmm. To feel like you didn't succeed. But I think that's one of the things where it's like, first of all, you don't fail if you quit. Like, you quit.
Right, literally.
You quit. If you keep going, because, everything's not going to happen overnight.
Exactly.
We see things and we think a person, they got success overnight, but we don't know the groundwork they put in. We don't know what they were doing in the background or what they've been doing the last couple of years to get that going. But, if you make the decision, I'm going to start this, I'm not going to give up on this, even if I don't make sales the first 3 months, first 6 months, or even if I don't gain the follow, because, not everybody wants to have a business. Some people who are watching this, they might be content creators or things like that. Even if I don't get this following in the first few months of this, that if you make the decision that you're committed to it, that you're not going to stop, you're going to keep going, but you have to make that decision.
Right.
You have to, from the beginning, say, I'm going to keep going.
Right. Yeah.
That's me. I've put in my third year.
Yeah.
Content creation. I don't make no money. I just be doing it.
But you do it well. And so I want to say a few things. I'm going to double back to what you said, but I just want to address what you just said. You've been a content creator for what, 3 years, you said?
This is my third year.
This is your third year, and you said you don't make no money, right? Mm-hmm. From content creating. So I just feel like it's okay to pivot. You get what I'm saying? If you know that you create content, you create it very, very good, it's okay to pitch to other people who might not be skilled in content creation. So that way, if you're not making money from your personal content creation, you still can help others because you know your skill is good. You get what I'm saying? So that's just another way to bring in money.
Ebook.
Yeah.
Course.
Yeah, so like, because it's people like me, like I just feel like I'm not good at content creating, and I just don't even be wanting to take the time out. So I wouldn't mind paying somebody to help me get to.
I should do that.
There, you should. You really, really should.
I
because
really,
people
really should.
like content creation.
Hey, strangers.
Say it.
Keep an eye out for my how to edit.
Okay. Literally though, seriously, on how to do the aesthetic, because like you really got the aesthetic down. You got everything down packed. You get what I'm saying? And yeah, why not? You get what I'm saying? Like, it's okay to pivot if it's not working for you. If it's not like working for your personal pages and things of that sort.
But that's the thing. I don't feel like it's not working. I just feel like I have to keep going.
Oh, okay. So I apologize. Not that it's not working, but if you feel like it's, so do you feel like it's not going as fast as you want it to go, or how do you feel?
I feel like it's not as easy as I thought it would be.
Okay.
That's how I feel like. Yeah. Like, it's not as simple. It's not as easy.
Right.
But I have full faith in myself.
Yeah.
And God. So I know that what I see for myself was revealed to me for a reason. Mm-hmm. So I just feel like I have to keep going.
Yeah, and I think you should. Don't ever stop. I think you should. I definitely think you should keep going. It was something else I wanted to say. So you mentioned something about making the decision to stay committed before you get started, right? So I feel like it's okay to always go back to the drawing board. Even if you're feeling discouraged, or even if you don't know what to do next, just, it's okay to always go back to the drawing board. And then something else, what I've learned during my entrepreneurship journey, like, there is a lot of strategy behind things that people do. There's a lot of strategy behind success. People don't just become successful. Mm-hmm. People literally put intent and strategy behind that. Once you got a strategy, it's really like almost a no-brainer. Like, you're gonna be successful once you got a strategy behind it. That's like because I was talking to my son about this, so that's why I literally tell him, like, you have to have a strategy. Like Michael Jordan, or I could say Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant had a strategy. He utilized the skills from Michael Jordan. You get what that was his strategy to become basically the next Michael Jordan. It's a strategy behind what people do. You get what I'm saying? So it's more so like, you can't just put the bare minimum effort into something and then think it's just gonna pop. No, you gotta have strategy. Once you got a strategy, like I said, it's a no-brainer. Like, you're gonna be successful.
And I think that's important too, because Beyonce's idol is Michael Jackson, and look at where Beyonce is.
Exactly.
Like, choose the people you want to look up to, and I mean, you don't have to copy them,
right?
But you can follow in their footsteps.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, there are certain people that I pay attention to, that I watch specifically, where I'm like, I watch their journey. Like, I'm more of a person who will literally watch somebody's journey rather than where they are right now. Yeah. Because it really keeps me motivated, because it's like, people do not have overnight success.
They
People
don't
really think that. But when you like look into somebody's story, you will see, like, they've been going at this for 7-10 years, like, and they just got this success. Do you know Tabitha Brown? She did not just become a TikTok. She was trying to be a content creator. She was trying to be an actress. She was working on being an actress in Los Angeles. She moved to Los Angeles because she wanted to be an actress. She got her fame through TikTok during, like, the pandemic and stuff, but that was not, it wasn't overnight.
Hey Stranger Network is sponsored by Unofficial K, a beauty and fashion brand that caters to plus-size women looking to gain a higher level of confidence through the clothing that they wear. They have styles specifically for your birthday, vacation trips, club nights, date nights, and all special occasions that you'd want to look good for. Be sure to check them out at www.realunofficialk.com. You can also follow them on all social media platforms at realunofficialk.
I watched an interview, and she was talking about how she would go live on Facebook every night at 5 p.m. as if it was a job. Like, she would do it every night and nobody was watching. But she did it anyway, because, like, that's what she felt like she needed to do for her platform. She did it anyway. Like, nobody was watching, but that's what she needed to do. So it seems like, okay, Tabitha Brown, she went on TikTok and she just blew up. Tabitha Brown had a community. already that she had grown in other places, and then she went on TikTok, and that community started to support her there. But that's the first time y'all saw her, but that's not where she started from.
Exactly.
People keep going. Nobody's watching her on live. She kept going live.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, she kept going. So I feel like who else? Kanye West.
Yes, that's my I was gonna mention Kanye. I love Kanye. I don't care what y'all say about Kanye. I love Kanye.
I love Kanye West.
He's a genius.
What is it? Yes.
Seriously, he really is.
Yes, exactly. He really is. Mm-hmm. And what is his Netflix special called?
It's called Genius.
It is,
but it's spelled
I thought so.
weird. Yeah.
Watch it. I'm telling
Love
you, watch it.
So motivational.
So if you don't like Kanye West, watch that documentary. If you're going for anything in your life, you're trying to be a successful business owner, you're trying to be an actress and a singer, a rapper, content creator, or just get a promotion at your job, I don't care. Watch it. The determination for people to keep telling you no, and you say no. Oh, I believe in myself. Mm-hmm. I'm going to be bigger than anybody. Like, I believe that about myself. Yeah. So I'm going to keep going. I don't care how many no's I get.
And you gotta have that confidence.
Going. Like, exactly. That's where it don't matter. Like,
you gotta have that confidence, because if you don't believe, I think I feel like I'm repeating myself, but if you don't believe in yourself, nobody else will. Exactly. You gotta have that confidence. Like, no, I know what I'm doing, and I know that what I'm providing is valuable, and that the world is gonna, check me out and like me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you need to invest in me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I just want to say one thing that I tell myself all the time when I'm feeling discouraged or when I feel like I should give up, which don't give up. I always say to myself, success is inevitable. If you don't quit, you will win. Yeah. You have to keep going.
Just don't give up. Stay committed, because I feel like you just never know who is putting that word in for you. You never know who thinks you are like the perfect fit for the job that they're hearing about. You really never know. Like, so crazy, right? My cousin, she lives in North Carolina. She lives in North Carolina. She was telling me about like this radio show that allows for small businesses to promote their business for free. And she mentioned the podcast and everything. I'm like, oh, that's mad dope. Like, the fact that she even, you get what I'm saying, thought of me in that situation. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, dang, what if we would have stopped? Right. You get what I'm saying? What if we would have got discouraged because of something, whatever. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So just keep going. You just really never know who is putting that word in for you. You never know who believe in you. You never know who really see that vision. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So today we're going to play a game called Would You Rather. You want to go first?
Okay. So, would you rather gain 20,000 followers in one night, or have a month of $20,000 in sales?
That's a good one. Because I can make, if I got a month of $20,000 in sales, I can like flip that. And then the followers, because it's not guaranteed. I want the money.
Okay.
Because you can flip that. You get what I'm saying? Just because you got 20,000 followers don't mean all 20,000 people gonna shop. It don't 20,000 followers will not equal $20,000.
True.
So yeah, I would do the money. In hopes to flip it, Okay. Now, if it was like $5,000, then I would accept the followers, because I can literally like flip those followers into the money. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
What would you rather do?
That's the thing. I don't know, because I was thinking the same thing. Like, one, you got the money, you could do a lot with that. Yeah. But then the other one, you got the followers, and they probably gonna stick around longer than the money, because once the money is spent, But unless you flip it, but the next month might not do as well. But you still got the followers. Exactly. The next month.
But what about if you got those followers and no money?
Well, what are the chances? If you got that many followers, you probably made it. A couple of them probably bought,
but that don't mean it's gonna equal to 20,000.
That's true.
Flip the money.
guys.
Flip the money. Flip the money. Followers, man, flip the money. Like, just flip the money and continue to build off of. You can make $20,000 with 5,000 followers,
Yeah, you
3,000
could.
followers. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly, you could. You
Flip
really
the
could.
money. Because what if those followers, those 20,000 followers, is not even in your marketing audience or your target audience?
They bots.
Exactly. So, flip the money. Definitely flip the money, y'all. It's my turn. Would you rather start and grow your business or already have a business and see it decline?
Wait. I got a question. If I already have the business, I already made money off of it.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, and just seeing it decline.
So would I rather be at the end point of a business or at the start point of a business? Is that the question?
Well, just because it declined don't mean it's the end point.
So would I rather be at a rough patch of a business or at the start of a business?
Right.
But I already have this business that already has some customers. I probably just need to gain their trust back or something.
Or it's a bad economy.
Or it's a bad economy.
No, I don't know. They could not be shopping for any reason.
I think I'd rather have the business already established and be at the decline, because I feel like that's easier to turn around. I feel like the start of the business, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work.
And it's a lot of work trying to turn around a business and get people to come back, or for whatever reason something happened. But I think, I don't know. I feel like it's too many things that go into that. Because why they stop shopping?
Well, it's not even necessarily that they stop shopping, but yeah.
Like, did I have a bad batch of something? And everybody was like, I'm not shopping with you no more. No, like, it depends on the reason. Yeah. If I have to gain their trust back, or if it's a bad economy or something like that, I think I could work with that.
America love a comeback story.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just into developing. I love developing a business. Like, I just love the getting started, and so I probably would start.
All right, we're gonna work together.
I would start. Yeah. I would start over. I literally will go back to the drawing board. Like, I would start over 1,000,000 times.
Really?
I love it. Like, just the excitement from it. Like, oh my God, like, it's really happening. Like, I like starting businesses.
That's scary to me.
Really?
That's so scary to me. Just the thought of, like, I'm starting this business and, like, I don't know. I think you already did it, so you have, like, you know what to do.
Yeah, right. It's my strategy.
Yeah.
Because I started some business. I started the clothes, and then I did the massaging.
Yeah.
What else I did? I did pop-up shops. You get what I'm saying? So, and I did this. So it's, I pretty much do know what to do. So, like, I think that's probably why I don't mind. And I really love helping other people do it, because not everybody even got knowledge to know what to do and exactly where to, just
and they need
at.
that, because I'm telling you, it intimidates me. The thought of starting a business is like I know I should, I want to, but I'm like, I'm scared.
All right, strangers. So today we're going to wrap it up. I guess we'll see you next episode. Remember, stay committed when you start something. You literally never know who is putting in that word for you. Stay committed, y'all.
Bye, strangers.
Bye, strangers.
Hey, stranger. Thank you so much for tuning into the podcast. We're so excited to continue these meaningful conversations every Thursday. Make sure you're subscribed to us on YouTube and you're following us on all platforms at Hey Stranger Network. Don't miss our journey as two strangers navigating living in a new city, making friends as an adult, networking, dating, and married life. We love to hear from you, so be sure to leave your comments and let us know what's going on in your life. And don't forget to talk to a stranger this week.